Creating new live broadcast. Alright, let me check my channel and make sure I'm actually live. I am! Hot! Okay, cool. And I checked already, so people should be able to hear both of you.
Yay!
Oh yeah, slay. You know, slay what you want to slay, as they would say.
Not the slay slap.
Yeah.
Unless the thing you want to slay is a person, please don't slay people.
That's illegal.
That's called murder! Or, sometimes, it's called manslaughter.
Yay law!
Yay law! And there are different degrees of it.
Depending
Yeah!
on whether it was premeditated or not.
Mm-hmm. And if you fail, then it's called attempted. Yeah!
Yay!
Crimes!
Not actual legal advice.
Yeah, don't kill people unless... No, I'm joking, don't.
As a disclaimer, we are not lawyers, we do not have any authority to say what is or isn't murder.
I took one, criminal
We
justice
watched a
class
game theory video.
That makes me a lawyer. I watched game. Fuck! I fell, guys. I fell out of the tree.
Okay, guys, I watched one episode of Better Call Saul. I'm definitely a lawyer.
Guys, I fell out of the fucking
I watched
tree.
that one episode of House MD. That means I know everything to do in a hospital ever.
Oh my god! Wait, guys, I can actually get into the street. Look, guys, come here. Oh fuck! Ow, my ankles. All right, watch. You ready? Up, right, and then up. Wait.
And then up.
And then up, and then up, and up. Hi.
Hi.
I'm a tree.
Yes, going up does generally get you high.
How high are you?
I'm in that
5'6". How high are you? 5'6". That's me. If you ever ask me that question, that's me. And I wouldn't even be on anything. That would be my genuine answer. Not actually
You're
5'6".
5'6".
No, I'm not 5'6". I'm You've met me. You know I'm 5'9".
Yes, I do.
We have stood next to each other, you whore. Bruh.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Lore.
Live, laugh, love, lore.
Litigation.
Man, shut your...
Live, laugh, love, legal proceedings.
Oh my god, wait, shit. Hey, Lemon. Are you home today?
Yeah?
Do you, have a minute? Because I realized, you know how I have camp next week?
Yeah?
I haven't bought something for camp yet, and I literally leave at, 8 a.m. Monday morning.
Okay, you wanna go to the store or something?
Do you want to come with me? I kinda have
Yeah.
to. I have to go to, Party City or some shit.
Oh boy, I love Party City.
Either Party City or, Goodwill if I'm lazy.
Party City.
I need,
Wait, Party City is an actual place over there? It's not... So that's an
Wait,
actual
you guys don't
store?
have Party City?
Yes, you guys don't have Party City?
No. I thought you were talking about, an area, and just
Oh,
to
no,
stay
it's,
anonymous.
yeah, it's the store.
No, it's a store!
No, yeah, Party City, USA. That's where we're going.
Oh yeah, let's go!
No, as a local nickname, so that you wouldn't accidentally reveal where you were.
Sin
Nah,
City,
the
USA.
Hey, yo. No, I'm literally gonna send you the Party City website in DMs right now. I'm gonna DM you the Party City website.
Nah.
It's okay, I was sending him videos of people in band from 8th grade, so...
Oh no.
Yeah. And
I
freshman
wouldn't
year.
even want it.
And freshman year. No, I found the video of, do you remember what we were calling the forbidden video? And it was just all the guys in their cabin at, 2 a.m. making really inappropriate jokes. I found it. I found it and I sent it to him. It's the one where, one of the guys is standing there and he's like, What cries and walks in a circle? A baby with one hand nailed to the ground. What has more brains than a baby with a shotgun? The wall behind it, like shit like that. Ooh. I also sent the video of us realizing when we won a certain competition that I'm not gonna name.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, from my freshman year.
You've been narrowed
yeah.
down to any band that has ever won a competition.
Yeah, except here's the thing. Okay. There are several different
Noted.
there are several different circuits of band, first of all, which all do different competitions. So, and plus people not knowing my age means that it could be like at any point in time, like ever. So,
1266 AD.
yeah.
I need to make my
Band
sarcasm more explicit. Got it.
Apologies, sir.
Wow.
How have I missed that jump 3 times?
Sounds like a you problem a little bit. I should probably be checking my chat, but I'm not checking my chat. Should I check my chat?
Probably.
I should, yeah.
Is there anything in chat at all?
No. See,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
and what if we, hear me out, what if we just send this to the SMP so, like, at least people from the SMP are watching?
Yeah.
To be fair, Coscott's also streaming right now, so that's probably why, like, no one's here.
Oh, Cos
Yeah.
got streaming? Oh,
Yeah.
why
No,
not?
I literally only realized after I just opened up YouTube to go check my chat. And I got the notification of, like, Coscott Owl is streaming, and I was like, oh. Shit. Wow. I am so good at stream. We're a minute late. Whoa.
We are. Let's actually start. Lemon be gone.
Lemon be gone. Hold on, I gotta put my voice changer. Ooh. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Alright, hold on, let me
Hey guys,
swap.
someone just joined the Discord.
Wait, what?
Is that other new person, or?
Oh, wait.
Person 21.
Yeah, that's the other new person.
Hold on, I
Okay.
have to say hi. I know we're midstream, I have to say hi.
Yeah. We've been inviting new people to the server. Yeah, yeah. That was the other person that was invited along with the last person, but this person has no previous anything, so I figured why not.
Yeah.
Stream can see my screen. Whoa. Wait, fuck, where did you both go?
You banished me. I got banished.
Inside.
Inside where?
I'm on a bridge.
The fucking house.
Ah, I see you. Oh shit. Oh, you just made eye contact with me. That was terrifying. Alright, anyway. So, are we?
Okay, we're starting now? We're good?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. Slay what you wanna slay.
Okay, Mason, shut up.
Well, fuck you.
Now.
Okay.
Oh, there's no doorbells, okay. Hey, oh! Oh, you're already outside. Okay, hi, listen, not trying to threaten or nothing. I have an honest, serious question to ask you. Have you seen Cosmo recently?
Have you?
No, not in a while. I went to go, like I've been, I've gone to their house because I need to talk to them about stuff, and I knocked on the door. They weren't there. I was like, oh, I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe they're out doing stuff. Haven't been home, I guess, in a couple of days, which last I checked, they were still hanging around home. I don't know where else they would be, so I figured you would know.
So you don't know.
Why would I know?
My initial thought was that because he wasn't part of the revolution, they had taken him.
What? Sorry, hold on. You think I kidnapped Cosmo?
I think you're capable of kidnapping Cosmo.
Why would I kidnap Cosmo? I don't want them anywhere near the revolution. On either side. What?
You noticed any other missing people?
Well, I mean, I haven't been able to get a hold of Sleepy recently. So, I don't know. I mean, she is your neighbor, so I could ask if you've seen her around. But also she's, with me, so I don't.
So, one from each side.
Cosmo's on your side.
As close as you get, relatively.
Okay, I don't know how to feel about that, but okay.
Consider it, he's under my protection.
From who? You don't think I would hurt him, do you?
I don't think that you wouldn't, if you needed to.
Okay. Just to put it on the table, I would never hurt Cosmo. So I don't... I honestly do not care what you do with that information. What I'm worried about right now is finding out where he is and if he's safe. Because, I mean, if I don't know, and I'm assuming you don't know unless, I mean, obviously I asked if I ask if you kidnapped Cosmo, you're gonna say no, but I don't know why you would, so I don't want to accuse anyone of anything.
Do you mind thinking for a moment? If it's one person from each side, that means that it would be a statistical miracle if this was a random, unmotivated kidnapping. But neither of us will do that. So who would possibly want to do that?
Are you suggesting that they're... Oh. It might have been someone else who's not on either of our sides, and...
A little third party.
Oh.
You gonna come down?
What? We're not. Oh God! I was quiet for too long. Sorry. Oh God! I was quiet for too long. My throat did not like that. Yeah, I need a minute.
You biologically cannot shut up at a given time.
Oh yeah, no. Oh.
Silence.
No, I felt my throat doing something weird, and I was trying to drink water, and I was like, I really need to clear my throat right now, but I couldn't because you guys were making water.
You could have muted.
But it wouldn't you optifine. Or not optifine shit. I'm a mess. OBS. Fuck. Hi. Oh god. Anyway, where were we?
I honestly wish you played that off as in character.
I could have, but anyway.
Anyway, yes. Why don't you come down?
Well, we're not allowed to watch.
I just feel like you should be involved in this conversation.
How long is... Did you know they were up there, or...?
I did not.
Okay.
So why do we have to be a part of this conversation exactly?
Don't play dumb.
How are we playing dumb?
You heard our conversation.
We did.
Do you have anything to say?
Is there anything you'd like us to say?
Where they are.
Why do you think we would know?
Because you would be the one who took them.
We did not take anyone.
Did someone else?
Possibly.
I am pretty sure that they are working with the spy, so they might be involved in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Way to blow their cover.
It wasn't much cover, but yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
he is the most incompetent spy I have ever seen. Quite frankly, I'm surprised he didn't give you more information than he did me.
Well, we will not confirm or deny who is involved. Who says we even know, so...
You play dumb so much. It's ridiculous.
We just know how to keep certain things to ourselves.
And by certain things, you mean everything.
Well, in regards to you, yes.
And it seems in regards to everyone else on this server.
Not quite.
Considering the fact it took you a solid half hour to actually say that you were involved with the spy at all.
Oh, okay.
Don't pretend.
Just have to remember for a minute.
Look, as far as you're concerned, Lemon, I'm omniscient. As far as he's concerned, however.
You're really not. You said it yourself. You didn't even know we were here. You had to look first.
Well, more accurately, I had to follow Lemon's gaze.
What?
Still works.
Did you just...
Either way, you didn't know we were here for a decent chunk of time. We've been here for a while. And considering this is your base, one would assume that would be something you would know. Except you didn't, so...
You're quite good at keeping quiet. I will admit that.
Alright.
No predator analogies?
We would, but there doesn't really seem to be a point for that. Not right now, at least.
So, you're gonna give any more information, or are we gonna have to go around in circles again, or what's going on here?
Is there anything you need to know?
Preferably where Sleepy and Cosmo are.
We said need, not want.
I think it's a need.
Is it life or death for you? No, therefore we don't see it as a need.
Well,
I expect it is.
It doesn't directly impact either of you, so it shouldn't matter.
Really?
We're not gonna tell you if we know. If we did know, we wouldn't tell you where they were.
Got it right the second time around. But still,
No one's
it's
perfect.
smart.
No one's
You
perfect, and
know
it's
how to
hard.
play this game.
And
I also know how the game is played.
well, then play along.
Very well.
It's not our place to tell you where people may or may not be.
Still think it is.
How so? Our business, as far as we're concerned, is what's going on right now, between the two of you and nothing else.
No, you have longer term plans than that.
Well, currently, this is our only concern.
currently.
That is, in fact, what we said. What's your point in repeating that?
Well, my point is just that currently these are your plans, but I mean, I doubt you don't have any future plans. You've probably got something up your sleeves going on here.
Who doesn't have future plans? That's just sort of a part of life, isn't it?
A part of sapient life. You know, you distinguish yourself from humans, but the only reason you understand what human even is because you're part human.
Majority not. We'll take what we can get. And we don't like what you're implying here, so we highly suggest that you stop.
Very well, if you want to be some animal cannibal, go ahead. But
Who said anything about that second part?
you did.
Well, we don't recall.
I imagine Lemon does.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, you did say something to me along the lines of, "Don't stress, it'll make you chewy."
Well, who says that was in regards to us?
The subtlety at which you said it. It's not hard to get implication from intonation.
Consider the context of the conversation we were having prior, and you would realize that it could potentially be in regards to anything or anyone.
Really? Because if I recall correctly, the conversation you were having prior was about your motives and your animal instinct, and how you simply needed the basics to survive: food, water, and shelter. And I don't see someone being chewy providing either of the latter two.
Well, we never did specify that part was about us. We were more referring to the whole... We were more referring to the whole apex predator conversation, but sure.
Okay, that's an even more direct link.
Yeah. Who
Like-
else? What else would you be referring to? Even with the whole vague apex predator thing.
The whole point of being vague is that it could be anyone or anything that we were referring to. Really, you should be picking up on that by now.
There's only
You
so
see-
many apex predators on the server.
That you know of.
The problem is, you're very bad at being vague in a way that doesn't implicate yourself.
That part really
You see,
doesn't matter to us.
You see, you're too vague. You end up being so evasive that you automatically implicate yourself.
We don't really care too much about others' perceptions of us. We're just here to relay and keep and hold the information, and that's pretty much it.
Your goal is to relay information? I see the Guardian part's in charge right now.
In some cases, yes, that is what we are trying to do. Currently, yes, that is what we are trying to do. In the future, that may change, but for now, that is the case.
Well then, relay your information.
Well, what would you like to know? We've been asking this entire time.
And we've been telling you this entire time.
See, but that falls into the category of holding and keeping information to oneself.
Okay, let me phrase this differently. Where would you like to position the bait so that we would bite?
That part doesn't quite matter to us.
Really?
The problem is that you've asked the wrong question.
Okay then. Let's go back to basics. Why are you keeping them?
We are not the ones keeping them.
Why are you having them kept?
It was the most convenient way to get the two of you together for a short period of time.
And why do you need us together for a short period of time?
Well, because that short period can become a longer period of time, and that would be very convenient for everyone involved, not just us.
I see.
No one wants a war on their hands. And in our case, that complicates things a bit as well, so...
No one wants a war, but everyone wants to win one.
There is no winning. You should have learned that last time there was any sort of big conflict. Talking is really hard for us today, wow. Last time there was any sort of large conflict that you were a part of, you lost a friend. So, you won, but in reality you really didn't. Because hey, I mean, he came back anyway, so...
As I said, no one wants a war, but everyone wants to win it.
Yet there are no winners, so that's really just a stupid ideology.
Depends on how you define victory.
Would you call Mace's death a victory?
I would call it a price to be paid.
We can't imagine Lemon's taking that too well.
I'm really not. I'm really a price to be paid.
Not a price I'd like to have to pay.
A price you paid nonetheless.
Price every one of us paid.
Because of you really made that decision for everyone else.
I did leave it open. Well, as open as was reasonable.
We all thought he was dead already. Malachi had told us he was dead and we had no reason to believe otherwise.
I was unaware of that bit at the time. I'm sorry that me not wanting to talk about it led to miscommunication.
The hole in the ground was bothering us. Continue.
Oh, for one conversation right now.
Well, is there anything else that you want to know?
Is this a trap or a distraction?
Neither.
Oh, really?
it was a trap, you most likely would have experienced it by now, and if it was a distraction of any sort, then why would we be providing you with useful information?
To make it more convincing.
All we care about is you two putting aside your differences, however that may happen, so that this can all be sorted out in a timely and efficient manner. Think of it like a sicking...
Time.
Let me see what you did there. Anyways, think of it like us sticking you in an escape room, but rather than getting out at the end, the prize is getting your friends back. And if you don't succeed to get through it, then, well, you don't see them again.
Plan on killing them?
We don't plan on doing that. Having someone else do it, that's another story, but...
So, you're playing the Game Master.
In a way, yes. We may or may not know information that is useful to you, but most of it you're going to have to figure out yourselves.
Where do we start?
Well, the first step would be the two of you being willing to at least work together, therefore we wouldn't have to get anyone else involved. Well, to be fair, there's already other people involved, but that's a whole other story.
You're willing
Well, if we're gonna be working together...
Yeah.
The spy is Siri, by the way.
Figured. Alright. Alright.
Not necessarily your spy anymore, but...
I said the spy.
True. You really need to learn how to capture people's attention better, might we add. Empty promises don't really work at keeping someone long-term. Fulfilling the promises directly, now that keeps someone intrigued.
The problem with that is that you have to keep on making bigger and bigger promises.
If you promise everything, then there's nothing more than they can ask for.
And thus you will no longer have their services.
Yet they come crawling back to you as soon as they need something. What we offer is a possibility. And most people take that. Because we actually have proof.
Very well then. Lemon, are you willing to cooperate?
Yep. Are you?
Yes.
Alright.
So then, step 2.
Well, it would be pretty important to figure out how this happened, but... Well, how, who was involved, etc., because then, from there, it should be pretty easy.
I mean, my idea was just breaking into Siri's house and looking around and seeing if there was anything suspect, but...
Lemon, you know better than anyone that that's not the only person who's involved here.
Yeah, I know. But it's one of them, so...
So you see that as a good start. Breaking and entering.
I mean, it's either that or your house, so pick one.
We don't think Adrian would take too kindly to that.
We don't think you would take too kindly to that.
We don't have anything to hide.
You have stuff to protect, though.
Such as?
Very well then.
Exactly.
Wait,
You coming or what?
yeah... Are we going to Siri's house, or...?
Levi's house here is closer. We can go there first.
Alright.
You're not gonna find much, if anything. We will tell you it's a bit of a waste of time, although we can understand why you would most likely think, oh, well, wouldn't they just say that if that was somewhere we were supposed to go, so... Knock yourselves out.
Has he actually moved past his territorial instinct?
It looks that way? Haven't seen any keep out signs, so... Jamal. Okay.
Oh, don't get us wrong, we don't enjoy any part of this.
I don't think anybody likes having their house broken into, but, you know.
We also figured this was going to happen regardless, though, so it's not something we weren't prepared for.
Very well then, I think it should be done here.
Yeah.
Like we said, there is nothing for you in there.
We're gonna have more luck. We'll not waste our time with the above ground house. The underground one probably has more stuff in it.
Yeah. I mean, the above ground house shouldn't be difficult to search.
Maybe we say that you are getting a bit colder.
What?
Physically?
Well, if you're looking for information on where the hell you're going, then Yes. And we are just going to walk away from that. Nope. Okay. Well, you two have fun down there. We are going to be over here.
Okay. I know they have a farm somewhere, because I hear it every time I go down to the mines. So that's right next to...
You're really just raiding Siri's house? Really?
Not raiding, we're not taking any... I'm not taking anything, at least. We're just having a look around.
Wow. That is
That's
a
even more out of
lot. Oh, okay.
You found the farm?
We were not aware of
Wait,
that.
I gotta see it.
We were not aware of that.
Which room is it in?
that one.
It's called using your ears.
They're being used alright.
I assume you've searched all the chests.
We already said you're not quite on the right track, but why would you listen to us? It's not like we know anything, right? So...
Okay then, would you like to point us in a better direction?
Ends here.
We know a better direction you could go in. Are we going to provide you with it? No.
Is there something you want that would make you more inclined to give us more information?
We already have everything we want.
Okay.
It's a nice try, though. We don't understand why you keep looking at us. We're just here to observe, really.
Well, they're... Why are you... Okay.
Finding a place to put those. Well, we're not allowed to do our allies a favor every once in a while.
I don't know, I don't farm other people's stuff for them.
This is just a cave. It just...
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm
no,
not-
that's...
I didn't... There's no out-of-place blocks, there's no buttons on walls that I've seen that would indicate something else, but it's just rooms.
Once again, we said there's a better direction you could be taking this in.
better direction. Should we go with your original plan of looking at the victims' houses?
Alright.
Well, hopefully you two can actually use your brains this time.
Well, the goat is on the roof again.
They really do seem fond of that. Give me one moment, you guys. Hold on.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna refill my water.
Alright. I'll be here.
Alright. I'm assuming she did not want to say hello to chat. Back. Sorry about that. I don't know if my mic picked any of that up.
If anything, like, barely, like, just really muffled stuff.
Yeah, sorry about that. I put on my calendar today, I was like, oh, streaming at 3, and my mother was literally screaming because she was like, where are you? Why are you not downstairs? Whatever. And I'm like, I'm streaming. I put it on my calendar.
I have to put a sign on my door, or my parents usually like walk in while I'm streaming and be like, hey, can you run to the store real quick? I'm like, no.
Oh, literally no one ever walks in while I'm streaming. She'll stand outside my door and yell, which my mic picks up, so I'm sure chat heard all of that, but yeah. It's okay, hopefully with the voice changer it was really hard to understand because I was also on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay,
understand
cool.
any of it.
Cool.
Anyway, research and season.
Yeah, anyway, lore. Chat, I am sorry.
Well, yep, still not here. Doesn't look like they've been here in a bit. Hello.
It's so frustrating watching neither of you be able to actually use your brains.
Is there a way you would...
He was likely tricked into it rather than actually forced.
Yeah.
That is a possibility. One of a few.
Can you figure out another explanation for the gate being closed?
You do realize someone could have closed it behind them, right?
If you're carrying like a struggling victim with you, I don't think you really have the time and energy to close the gate.
Also, this is
Bingo!
About you really think he's gonna cover his own tracks?
With enough payment. We're more intrigued by what Lemon was saying.
Carrying a struggling victim, you don't have time to close the gate. Either Cosmo walked out or was carried out. Is that correct?
Possibly.
And if Cosmo was carried out, and they weren't struggling, because someone had to close the gate. Oh god, they wouldn't have been conscious, would they?
In that scenario, no. Were you aware that tranquilizers are really easy to come across these days?
Oh my god, did Cosmo get tranked?
Possibly.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Malachi.
Why are we blaming Malachi? Why are we pointing fingers at him?
The drug ring.
Theory could have made tranquilizers without the drug ring.
God damn it, I have a joke to make, but we can't without getting the... Okay.
Make it.
After stream.
Make it. Make it. Make it.
It's Mason's stream. You know ketamine's a horse tranquilizer, right?
Wait, we had a whole conversation off stream, by the way, about how Adrian most likely has in his possession, like, copious amounts of ketamine.
Ketamine is a veterinary tranquilizer.
Yeah.
So because Adrian works with animals, he probably has ketamine.
And fun fact, that's why you inject it in the muscle rather than the vein, because if you inject it in the vein, it will kill you instantly.
Ketamine.
Chat, please do not use this incorrectly. Please do not use this information irresponsibly.
Fucking canon that the tranquilizer was ketamine.
Anyway, we were doing lore. Why did you try the doorbell?
You already know they're not here.
And so what if I just like to ring the doorbell? It feels more polite, in a way.
Who are you being polite towards?
I feel bad not getting... I feel bad a little bit going into people's houses without someone saying I'm allowed to go into the house. That might just be a me thing. It's probably just a me thing. Poor cats. Poor dogs too. They're so bad for these creatures.
They've been taken care of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going near that.
Good idea.
Not going near what?
Whatever is over there.
The stuff that is splattered on the ground.
Oh right, yeah, the ghost dungeon.
The huh?
You knew about the what?
Huh. We've changed it again.
I don't see. Okay.
How did you not know do you not get Adrian's memory?
We can access them, but we don't tend to look into things involving Sleepy, if you know what we mean. Relationships can be complicated.
Right, complicated.
You know, kids these days, they name their pets the strangest things. I don't understand.
Better than celebrities naming their kids.
Oh, yeah.
True. So, we're assuming you haven't found anything, which is...
Likely.
Well,
And
yeah.
everything seems... It's like Cosmos House. Everything seems in order. There weren't any signs of struggle. At least not that I saw.
We wonder if we still have extra tranquilizers laying around. provide those.
Your tranquil...
We provided them. We're not going to hide the fact that we have access to drugs. Everyone here does.
Yeah.
Because Creeper's form of government is shit. And that is just the facts. We will not apologize for saying so. Just as a little hint, Adrian kind of believes so too.
Okay, calm down.
So we're assuming you two found essentially nothing, except for Lemon actually using her brain, which was wonderful.
I mean, I was just stating. There was nothing, so it's like Cosmos, which you said you've given out tranquilizers. You've admitted you gave out tranquilizers.
We have.
I assume both the victims were tranquilized.
That is a
taken
fact,
out of their
true.
homes,
Yep.
brought to the secondary location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have that down. So now we just need to find out where the secondary location is.
Yeah.
Which would be...
Essentially anywhere.
anywhere Siri could carry them without being...
If it was Siri.
If it was Siri, but I think we already...
Siri has a teleport thing, you can do whatever.
Oh.
Well, you, if anyone, should know that that is Siri specific.
Would the people he's carrying be teleported with them, or...?
I mean, his items are carried with him, so presumably. So I guess if there's, what, magenta glazed terracotta, I think that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Purple.
Purple, we think, but don't quote us on that.
Do you remember Lemon?
We think it's purple.
Probably purple? I'm gonna go ahead and
One
I'm gonna
of-
say probably.
Wait.
Wait.
Shaped like a sword.
We can test this out, like, right now. Give us a moment. let us find you first. Here. We can figure this out. Oh, hold on.
Remember, guys, this is not canon.
It's purple.
It's purple. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
It could be canon. We can't canonically do that. Free purple terracotta. We don't need it, so it doesn't. We don't need it, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm not using it for builds or nothing.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's very specific.
Wait, drop it.
Oh.
Drop it.
Seriously?
Drop it. There.
It just... I'm sorry.
You
it
had
reminds
to
me of
use
that-
the crossbow for that?
It was in our hotbar, and our flint steel was not, so it was just the easiest solution.
It reminds me of that scene in Monsters, Inc. with the sock.
We got
What if you drew the wrong
2319!
arrow? What? You didn't have an arrow, did you? So what if you drew the wrong arrow and accidentally exploded it instead?
Oh, no, we made sure beforehand. Do not
I'm
worry.
done.
That would have been funny.
True. Would you like us to blow something up? We could. We have the supplies to do so.
I don't think anyone owns this hill, but let's get back to actually focusing on something.
There are people that have been kidnapped, guys. Come on.
We don't particularly care about that, but sure.
What do you care about? Like, what?
That is a good question. Not many things.
Okay.
It's kind of complicated because Adrian cares about a lot of things, and we repress a lot of that.
Damn.
What? You don't want us accidentally calling Creeper our dad, do you?
What? No.
He's done that multiple
He
times.
has in fact done that before. Case in point, repression works.
Does it? I mean, it probably does.
You haven't heard us calling you mom either.
What?
That's more something he does more in his personal time, but...
I thought he did that with Sleepy.
That is a bit different.
What's going on here?
That is a bit different.
There's people that are in danger, and we're sitting here making mommy jokes. Guys.
Once again, we don't particularly care that people are missing.
You... Oh,
Well, to be fair, we are also somewhat responsible, because... Well,
What do you mean, somewhat?
you gave the kidnapper the ketamine.
but we didn't kidnap anyone. Therefore, somewhat.
Yeah, we gave the assassin the gun, but I mean, we're not super responsible.
Oh no, officer, I didn't kill them, the ground did.
They ran into my fist. They ran into my fist, officer.
Where did you guys go?
To
We're
the other side of one of the hills.
we are very happy that you two are getting along. We really can't speak today. We are very...
The spawn side of my base.
Okay.
We are having a very hard time today, so apologies on our behalf.
Great. Can we get this over with quickly then, and you give us a few more hints?
Never mind, she's here.
Okay, hold on. No, I'll... If this makes things easier.
You wouldn't happen to have one of these, would you?
I would need to see it from closer up, as I didn't see what it was. Not yet.
Possibly not ever, but... If it would make things easier for you, we may have an extra.
It would be convenient.
Where did you plan on getting another one from?
I was hoping to find a way to duplicate series, but that's off the table, so...
Give us one moment. Levin, you may come back. We just have to work on something temporarily.
So am I not allowed to know what's going on?
No. No.
I think it's some balancing the side shit.
Oh.
Hopefully, this works. We are not quite sure. Does that seem to be correct?
It does appear to be, but I'll have to verify it at some point. Anyway.
What are you looking at?
You?
Any particular reason? Something
Are
wrong?
you gonna give us more clues or hints?
He knows one. Although
Shit or
it may not be one that you are too. Worst case, you can check that out on your own.
Let's go to the Revolution base, come on.
oh, okay.
And I do mean the new one.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're walking in this direction, I assume so.
While you two deal with that, we have one question for Creeper. We are also going to run and grab something of our own, however... Creeper, have you been able to see what we have been up to recently?
To a limited extent.
How so?
Come on. You really think I'm gonna give all the answers?
Not necessarily, but...
Someone put a lot of concrete in here.
What?
There's more concrete than I remember.
There we go. That is what we needed. Perfect. Okay.
This is for Cosmo and Sacred. Hold on. I need to put the chest back. Oh, no. Do I?
This would be a good opportunity for you to test something, by the way.
What? Did Siri make you a double? Oh.
Well, he provided me the necessary information to do so anyway.
So what exactly are we down here for? More clues?
Well, there's something down here that's important. We aren't going to tell you what.
Everything's... good. Everything is also in order.
Did you seriously line every wall with a barrel?
They were for decoration at first, and then I was like, hey, what if I put stuff in them? The ones in the outside hallway are just for decoration, though.
Yes, I understand, but we're not looking for something that is traditionally put away.
Yeah.
Creeper, are you aware of what we have you looking for? That is a genuine question. Why the fuck does it smell like Cheerios in my room? What the hell? You know what? I am not going to ask. Are you aware of what we have you looking for?
No.
Good. While she's in there, you may find this useful to some extent. Although we would like it back.
Okay then.
Think of it as leveling the playing field a bit.
I think the playing field's more level than you expect. But...
You'd be surprised. We could play a game of hot and cold with it.
Question, is this going to involve any breaking of blocks?
Not breaking. Placing, maybe.
Okay. One moment.
You could just ask, but, alright. What did you do that for?
My initial presumption of placing is that you need a redstone signal of some kind.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
We definitely did not steal that from Mesa's prior belongings. What do you mean?
You seriously didn't have a piece of stone
Well,
or wood anywhere?
we like to sneak over to his old place and raid it occasionally, so it just sort of made the most sense.
Okay. Redstone blocks don't hard power, do they?
Lion just tried to break the button with a piece of cooked chicken.
Okay. Listen, it's been a long day.
Oh, you know, it's not your fault. We did, you know, sort of get your right hand and your child kidnapped, so.
Oh!
That'll do it.
Okay. Running. Oh, shoot. Okay.
We really do need to fix that timer a bit.
A whole second connected to the... You couldn't have made your own? You couldn't have made your own structure?
This was a bit more...
Off my-
This was a bit more convenient for Siri. In that case, you should know why you're here.
Do you want to read this or should I?
The books really shouldn't matter too much, although the point of us bringing here is really what mattered most.
Oh.
Why would we bring you here, of all places?
There's that purple.
Yeah, there.
I do not like the noise of it.
That there. Oh, we're in range of the jump boost beacon.
Any particular reason for you closing that up?
Spite.
I respect that.
He's gonna go down and break it now.
Us break that? No, never.
Good, 'cause it would be a shame if I went over here and played the second one.
We'll just come back and get rid of it while you're not here. There's no point. There's no point. We'll just get rid of it while you're not here. You can have your obsidian back. We have plenty.
Yeah, but I have plenty to.
We probably shouldn't have mentioned that.
Write that down, write that down.
We may have done what Adrian would call a blunder.
You goof.
Slightly.
I mean, obsidian's good for many things. Defenses, building, weapons.
Putting people in blocks of obsidian,
Prison.
kidnap them.
Prisons.
Definitely not where we got all our obsidian from. We also didn't ransack his old house while we were there. We also didn't find your extensive gun stash.
Oh yeah, that.
The what?
Oh, we are enjoying this way more than we should. We really need to get better at... Ugh. Less Adrian, come on.
Resist the sillies.
To be fair, it was quite a few guns.
It
What?
was...
How many guns are we talking?
I think it was 30.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Guns.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'd been doing some pillager farming and got an excessive number of crossbows.
We also found your very small, very tiny guns in there as well.
Those were just to piss Malachi off.
Small guns?
Why?
Yeah, they were so small you could barely see them.
Think of like a toothpick crossbow.
Tiny. Sending you to the hospital with the world's tiniest gun. It's like the world's smallest violin, but
But worse.
yeah.
We need to stop goofing around because it is making us lose focus, and we cannot do that right now because we do not need Adrian in this situation. There is nothing in the chests
No, I'm just. There's stuff.
except for the books, which you are now reading.
Leviathan Colossus.
Leave us alone. We're not good at names, to be fair. To be fair, Adrian is not good at naming things. We kind of got his naming skills, not gonna lie. Leave us alone. You're talking to the guy who literally named a gun that makes you forget things after a river that makes you forget things. He's not very bright. Don't get us wrong. Don't get us wrong. He's smart. But he's really stupid. Why reading? Why? There's...
Me personally, I'm nosy.
Fair. At least the book that matters isn't in there.
Also, there's a book that matters.
There is. But we have that one in our possession, so... So are you two done snooping through our things?
I mean, you don't have many things to snoop through. You put all the chests down and then couldn't put anything in them.
There have been things in there. They've just been emptied.
No, there's probably not anything there somewhere.
There's not anything in the walls.
If there was nothing in the chest, there was gonna be nothing in the barrels.
I'm gonna make a note to relocate this stuff later. Whenever you
And
decide.
what, get another base for me to find in 5 minutes?
If you haven't realized already, Lemon, the problem sort of isn't going away.
What if I think it's fun to build bases?
Then you can build bases, it's
It's just that he'll know where every single one is.
just stop bothering making them secret.
Fun to build secret. Who put this brick here?
We would say nothing is secret from you, but that's just a blatant lie. After all, if you knew where the missing people were, you would have found them already, so...
Nothing as far as the revolution is concerned is secret from me.
Well,
Okay.
no shit.
Yeah.
What, do you expect Adrian to just rip his eye at Ormo? It's not gonna...
No, but I mean,
Although we don't think he's figured that out yet.
How?
really?
How have you not told him?
Why would we tell him?
I was talking to Lemon.
Ah.
Could be
I can't even remember.
I not told
Between-
him.
Because Malachi's a dumbass and Adrian hasn't seen her and we don't even know how long.
Yeah, no, I haven't spoken between this one and Malachi possessing the body. I haven't been able to speak to Adrian in ages.
We aren't sure anyone's spoken to Adrian in months. He hasn't been doing too well, but that's
Did you
alright.
guys just not let him use the body?
Well, we don't. But that's sort of his own fault, isn't it? Just the facts. I mean, we are really having a hard time today. Wow. Okay.
You might want to practice social interaction more. Or something.
That's not what we meant. Although, yes,
Maybe.
that would probably help. Let's just say it's hard keeping yourselves together when you are around two people that Adrian is very close with. We are having a bit of a hard time. That's okay.
So what was the plan here?
What do you mean by that? More specific with your questions.
Okay, why us in particular?
What the two of you have in common?
Leaders of our own size.
Mm-hmm.
That's seriously it.
We are both friends with Adrian.
We want to end the conflict.
You're really bad at de-escalation, you know that, right?
Well, if that means uniting the two of you against a common enemy, then it is what it is.
That's already happened! I was the common enemy!
What, yourself?
Look, unless you're a common enemy to yourself, the same logic applies.
We're trying to end the conflict of the revolution specifically.
By starting another one?
Not quite. We don't really have any interest in that.
By getting us to truce? By... I don't...
Through making you two realize that you've been absolute idiots by starting this entire conflict in the first place, getting you two to realize that working together might not be so bad, and then hopefully calling this shit off before things get bad.
So was this your plans or Adrian?
Why do you ask?
Because that doesn't seem like the type of thing you want.
Why?
Conflict creates chaos. Chaos creates easy pickings.
That's where you're wrong. This was our idea.
Interesting.
So then after, you know, we get everybody out of being kidnapped, what then? Do you just...
Hopefully you two realize that you've been stupid this entire time and stop being at each other's throats, because you two are on the verge of what is essentially a war, despite how much you two seem to not want to admit it.
A civil war, yes. I was fully aware this was going to end in war the entire time. Like, that's how this works.
Yeah, it's kind of the inevitable thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave Lemon an entire speech over it.
Yeah, we've had this conversation.
It's a bit
We are
inconvenient.
aware.
We are fully aware of the way this conflict will go.
Why continue?
Neither of us are backing down.
We're both stubborn idiots.
Yeah.
Clearly, especially that second part, but it would make things a lot easier, not only on yourselves, but also keep in mind the other people that you are leading to not continue this conflict. It would most likely prevent a lot of death on both sides.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop people from... I'm trying to keep most of the fighting. No, why would I tell you?
Because you've already told me before.
Yeah.
In our personal opinion, we would not like to see people die. At least not that way.
I don't think either of it... What do you mean by that?
They mean they want to kill and eat them themselves. They're a cannibal. We've established
Okay,
this.
I just wanted to see if they would say it themselves.
They're also incredibly evasive and stubborn as well. We've established this.
We feel like there's a lot of negative words being thrown around in our direction, and we don't particularly appreciate it.
It's less negative words and more negative tone.
We find it interesting that you've been bringing up the whole cannibalism argument this entire time.
It's a social thing. Taboo caused by parasites and other diseases.
Does it really count for us, though? Not really.
No, but once again, you have to repress all of Adrian's emotions, and cannibalism is still going to be a taboo for him. Plus, it frames it for Lemon equally well.
You're really set on this idea of us wanting to eat people.
Funny that.
have you ever seen us eat a person before? No. Therefore, where are you getting this proof from? And don't cite the argument before, because we already told you that we did not specify an individual.
Well, just because you don't specify, I mean, you said, like, the implications of it all are...
This conversation is gonna get nowhere.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to see things happen to know that they might happen.
In that case, you could hypothetically do the same thing. Well, to your extent, that is, but...
I mean, technically, if we're going by that, anyone could be a cannibal.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems... Sorry. It seems... Let's just say more likely for some of us than others. Hint, we're looking at you.
Damn, yeah,
What, you can't make...
Story behind that?
So the thing is, I mean, Malachi has made a lot of knocks at it. I don't really like to talk about it, but I'm...
What, the whole vampire thing?
People before as well.
Was it ever entire people? It wasn't even an entire person.
It was just
to all
eyes.
Yeah, to our knowledge, it was just the eyes.
Which is still weird. If
And it's
not
still
weird.
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm like... Sort of.
Speaking...
Vampire. I'm partially vampire, so I think when we bring up cannibalism and stuff like that, that's what he was poking at.
That is, in fact, what we were referencing, yes.
Yeah, it's a weird... I don't need to, because I'm not like a full vampire. I don't need to drink blood.
It's just...
So it doesn't really... I'm not a threat. Despite...
Everyone's a threat to some degree.
I understand your personality and not a physical threat anyway.
Speaking of the whole eye thing, you just jogged our memory, Lemon. We were meant to tell you... What was it? Something in regards to Blackwell. We don't quite remember. It's been a while. It was from Malachi, but we don't quite remember.
I'm sure you can bring it up with him at some point. I'll remember.
Yeah.
Or he won't. It's pretty dumb, but...
He does not seem to enjoy you saying that.
He's still here listening.
I think he usually just hangs around Adrian's body.
For the most part, yeah. He doesn't like us all too much.
Funny that.
It doesn't make much sense to us why he
A
wouldn't.
lot of people. But also, I mean, you're kind of hogging the body, also.
Yeah, you're also
aside from a lot
quite
of other
unlikable
things.
generally.
Well, we don't particularly care about being likable, so... We guess that makes sense? Lemon.
Yeah?
Speaking of the whole leveling the playing field thing, You might want these.
Okay.
We have 2 more stacks if you need them.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Is there a problem?
For 1%.
Yeah. Adrian does spend a lot of time underground.
Yeah.
Introverted ass. To be fair, recently he's just sort of been spending a lot of time alone. To our knowledge, he doesn't seem to be taking us being here too well.
I don't think he would, no.
Last thing we heard was something about being a fuck up.
To be fair, you were.
Well, there's nothing he can do about that now. We're sort of just here. He can't really get rid of us.
Yeah.
We're honestly not sure if that's even possible.
It's not. Also, I'm doing this out of law because I cannot be bothered to set it to day every 10 minutes.
Thanks!
Yay.
Like, Creeper can't actually influence game rules, but I'm doing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I know someone who was able to do that.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
I don't think he ever actually edited game rules.
He could, though.
Yeah. Anyway, back to canon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we figured there was no way to get rid of us, but that's fine. We're sort of figuring our own things out. It's hard being 3 people matched together. It's not fun.
Doesn't really sound like it.
Well, who cares about individuality anyway?
I mean, you had your own separate area for Caspian, so...
That's the thing. We think we're starting to sort of split, if that makes sense. We aren't quite sure.
Do the Blaze and... what was it, Piglin Brute have names as well?
Keegan and Pandora, yeah.
So then it would be like being, in total, entities sharing Adrian's body. If you guys are continuing to go down this like split road, it would be like 5 people?
Including Malachi, theoretically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so many.
We aren't quite sure.
And that is why Levi uses collective they.
Well, we're just sort of all 3 of them talking at once.
I still don't know how Adrian's vocal cords can make that noise.
Hasn't he done something similar with you before?
Yeah, but that's kind of just... extra planar power. Like, pure extra planar energy coursing through you is gonna create some weird effects, but yeah.
Okay.
We honestly aren't sure either.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was a sneeze or you dropping something.
That was a sneeze.
Oh, bless you.
So I guess we're all done, getting...
Yeah, I mean, unless you're willing to give us any more hints.
Yeah.
Well, you already know how they were taken, who has them, etc. You just need to look.
Yeah.
It's... No, you won't need the button. We thought maybe you would, but we believe we left one there last time.
Secret door?
Essentially.
Button there? Okay. Places Siri would put a secret door to hide kidnapping victims behind.
Oh, who said Siri put it there?
Secret door Siri would use to put kidnapping victims behind.
If you want to get more specific, where would Leviathan put a secret door that they were commissioned to make by Siri to put kidnapping victims behind?
Thank you. Okay.
An abandoned building, probably? You don't seem like the type to just put it on a wall somewhere.
Not an abandoned building.
There's only one of those that I know of, and it's on the mountain by my house. And
To the Rice and Shine.
Yeah, I was gonna say the therapy office.
They are in fact not in the Rice and Shine. We will say that. Lemon.
Yeah?
Okay, we know we should not be getting too excited about these sorts of things. However, do you remember the cow that Adrian gave you?
Yeah. What about it?
Did he tell you that he made... Right. Okay. So, there is something similar that we would like to show you.
I don't see how this is relevant, but...
It is not, we are just very excited. It is not at all related. It's
I'm
just...
gonna get every beacon effect on the planet at some point.
Let's go. Oh my god. Cocaine skeleton horse?
Where do you even... How does it even snort it?
I think it's infused in the bones, honestly.
I guess it would not exactly metabolize it, so... It doesn't exactly have a liver.
Bro, it doesn't have anything.
It's not like the cow, where it's like, I have
Guys,
no
follow.
idea how on earth it's still hyper. But
That cow is living its best life.
Cocaine horse.
How does it eat? We all just saw it do that, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
We are so happy that we put this around our house. Ooh.
I just need 2 moments. Okay.
Lemon, thank these wonderful particles here for us not ripping your throat out currently.
What?
For being on our property.
What? What do the particles have to do with it?
Well, we attempted something similar at the last house, and it really just didn't work.
Do the particles, like, keep you chill or something? Like,
Essentially, yes.
there's so many chickens in that little pen.
We can fix that.
Oh.
Why do we have so many eggs? We get that Adrian likes baking, but this is a little bit excessive. He's really wanted to see you lately.
Me?
Yes.
Or... oh. Any reason, or...?
He just hasn't been doing too well.
Well, I mean, have you been letting him have control of the body? I mean, what...
Not often. All he really does is sort of sulk in his lab, and that's about it.
Oh, whoa.
So,
Oh, he's sulking. Oh boy. I mean, he's probably not doing too well with... Hello. He's probably not doing too well with, you know, everything, considering revolution, plus you, plus the experiments, plus... Just...
we don't see why we're that much of a problem.
He's always generally very stressed, so...
We just don't see how we're a problem necessarily.
I think your presence might be very stressful to him.
I imagine it would be. Yeah.
We don't quite understand why that is.
Well, it's just... Where'd you go?
Into one of his labs, the one with all the creatures in it that used to be behind his base.
Oh, the one down here. Okay.
We come down here sometimes to look around.
Mm.
We don't like it very much.
I can imagine, for obvious reasons.
Were you aware that they don't attack us?
I was.
It's really helpful. We can practically walk around in the Nether with no armor on at all, and it wouldn't matter.
Apart from, you know, gas. Do regular piglins attack you?
No.
Skeletons?
Yeah, I guess it's just gas, skeletons, and magma cubes.
And the occasional Enderman, but...
Oh yeah, but those are really piss off. I don't think Adrian even uses this place anymore.
Probably not.
he does on occasion.
Alright.
All he really uses it for is coming down and putting shit in his chest and leaving.
Huh. Surprised he's still that religious.
Honestly, he is too. You'd think after watching his dad die, you'd kind of, you know...
Yeah, especially by effectively a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Housekeepers. Not. The understate, it was not the vibe.
Lemon, where are you?
Oh, I'm down underneath the heart of the Piss Baby Monday sign.
Okay.
I'm standing by the lab entrance.
One of these days, we're just gonna break all those cages open and see what happens.
Half of them are gonna die, the other half are gonna escape and then get killed by players.
It may be better for them in there, but also it's very uncomfortable.
I didn't tell him when he showed them to me, but the cages were really small.
Mm.
We also don't think they should be in cages at all, but
Yeah.
You'd think you'd get more accurate results from more humane containers, but... You know, try and emulate their natural environment a bit.
I'm no scientist. I just think it would make
Maybe you can leak in that memory and then pass it off as a good idea or something.
maybe, although them getting hurt by being released may not affect us all too well.
I mean, the more humane cages give more accurate results, because he's more likely to actually abide by that logic.
True. We forgot we put all Malachi's dogs in here. They were sort of, well, they were all by themselves and we didn't want them to, so we brought them here.
Yeah, Malachi bred dogs.
We are stuck in a cobweb.
Were they all at his old house?
They were.
Poor guys.
We have to admit releasing these ones would be a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my, what?
We know for a fact that you've...
No, I've never been down.
No, you never did.
This is his big lab.
I can see that. I've only ever seen the other one that was...
Pause, I am getting a knock on my door. I'm sorry, this is like the second time this stream. Chat, I know you're gonna hear all this because I can't be out there, so apologies. Sorry about that. That's the second time. I'm back.
You have sands in your lab. It's kind of wild, bro.
We do. Well, he does.
You have Sand Undertale.
We really do think releasing these ones would be a lot more entertaining, though.
What?
That one's just a normal Enderman. Well, less aggressive. And that's a pink sheep.
Ah, the anomaly cages, right.
Yeah, skeleton horses.
Funny.
Yeah, kill a bunny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do not open that cage. You will be injured.
And you'll have to get a rabies shot, which is not fun to make.
I'm all checked up on my rabies shots.
We aren't sure that we are. Whatever.
Does Adrian have his
I mean-
vaccines?
I mean, you haven't died yet, so you probably haven't contracted it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be scared of water, would you?
No.
Good.
Not water, some things in it, but...
Oh yeah, axolotls, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. You were not fond of the ponds outside my house. Oh, now why have we got the horse locked up in here?
Oh yeah, this is
Do you want to read why they're locked up?
What the hell?
Project Amalgam, that's the useful one.
What?
Why don't you read about it?
I don't even want to know what happened.
I'm gonna read it self-experimentation logs.
We aren't sure he even...
Through those?
We aren't sure he even ever... We aren't sure he even ever updated those. Creeper, look. It's the one that made you trauma dump. We remember.
Yay, good for you.
We remember.
If you want, we can go back to the one with the
What?
Guardian in the cage.
We would really prefer not.
Good.
Why so many parrots? I don't...
He liked parrots, apparently.
Joseph?
Ching.
Oh, for the horse? Parrots are relatively small. It was kind of hard.
Why? Some of these I'm just really confused as why would he think any of these were good ideas?
Ideal.
Because he's not very bright.
That was Project Amalgam.
Should we, or should we not, show Lemon the thing in the back of the room? It may make her a bit uncomfortable.
I would... That thing's just done, there's no point.
We don't understand why the guy... wow. We cannot talk today. The guards keep sticking to this back wall.
There's a cave behind it. They can hear the zombies through them.
Lemon, are you alright? You alright over there?
It's a lot.
You understand why this cage is so broken? That was absolute hell to deal with.
Which one was that?
Look in the book.
Is that the one where Adrian took 5 hostile mobs and was like, yeah.
Let's mash these together, that couldn't go wrong.
The back creeper, which was flying explosives.
We remember that. We think that one's actually still here. Oh, it is!
Yeah, it was... Enderman, creeper, skeleton, zombie, slime.
That one did not go very well.
Yeah, I can imagine. It would teleport everywhere, shoot you, explode, and when it died, more of it would appear. That doesn't sound pleasant to deal with.
That was not one of his brightest moments. Where did Lemon... Ah, there's Lemon.
I'm just looking at stuff.
Are the bees still here?
There's chickens.
There are, in fact, chickens.
There was one chicken last time I was here, now there's two. I don't know why, or how.
You alright, Lemon? Lemon, don't worry about what that is. It's not important. A bit of his anxiety is carrying over.
Imagine.
We don't think he wants you to know what that is.
I think I know.
Yeah. So, Mr. Repression Works, how's that working out for you?
Shut up.
Grunkly.
Did we just hear the word scrunkly?
That was grunkly, yeah.
She's talking about the axolotl. Anyway, should we get out of here?
Yes.
We're gonna have to exit through Sleepy's.
This is
Yeah.
connected to Sleepy's?
He made a hole directly connected to Sleepy's basement. for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Levi, why?
No comment? We would prefer not to comment.
Because Adrian has attachment issues.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
And social incompetence.
He has issues, period. And I don't mean that to be mean, I mean that...
Something has just clicked in our mind that we do not like.
You want to talk about it? Or...
We have just had this realization.
What realization? I admit, that is one of the few pieces of Prismarine I am not connected to.
Are you sure? Because that was our fear.
I mean, there's no way I can prove it, and if you're scared that I'm... There's no way for me to actually prove it, so if you're willing to take my word on it, no, I have no connection to that.
We are not willing to take your word on many things.
Okay.
Which we think is fair.
Yeah.
What is that? I know it's a block of Prismarine, but like... But
It was enchanted.
that's weird.
Yeah. No idea how you'd even get that enchanted.
It's not hard. Okay. Here. Name anything that is not supposed to be able to be enchanted. Ended enchantment.
Fire protection.
Fire protection on a saddle.
Does that
Okay.
actually give the horse fire protection?
Maybe.
Do you want it?
I mean, my horses have saddles and... Oh my god, yeah, it's... Huh, it's enchanted.
With fire protection 4.
We're over by the...
We can literally see you. You can let him have a look at it.
Yeah.
Where has he gone?
He's over here.
There you are.
Towards you.
There's a frog over here.
Is it named?
No.
No.
Okay, this fence is called Todd.
Have you... Did you give him the...
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not hard. It's not difficult. It's also possible, we aren't sure if you are aware, to create items that are a lot stronger than they possibly could be. Not in the sense of a soul weapon, but in the sense of, imagine Bluebell, but it didn't take any canon lives. It's pretty easy to replicate. You could also have armor that kills you immediately when touched. We happen to have a set laying around somewhere.
I noticed. Yeah, it's in your bedroom, right? Not exactly hidden.
We don't have any reason to hide it. No one ever really goes snooping through our house.
Apart from, when we just went sniffing through your house.
Well, you would not steal from us, otherwise, well, we're one of the only people who knows where to find your missing friends, and we already told you that we have the ability to get rid of them, so.
Still, I would recommend hiding that.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably should. Lemon, don't you have a stick that has knockback?
It's not a lot of knockback. I have something else that has a lot of knockback on it, though. The stick is just, it has like all of your regular sword enchantments on it, but it's a stick. It's called the Schwangler. This is new, though. This was a gift.
Is that a potato?
Yeah.
We are going to stand on the edge of this cliff. Hit us with it.
Are you sure?
We are sure.
How did you land on one of the 2 blocks of land in that area?
We are not sure. That hurt. That does have a lot of knockback, though. What if we took our armor off? Because we know that sometimes netherite... Sometimes netherite messes with it. If we die, who cares?
I care.
It probably won't be canon, probably.
Fine, take this.
You do realize we have 15 of our own, right?
It's the principle of the thing. Also, Adrian really became anxious about that, didn't he?
Oh yeah. We just broke out with the wrong pickaxe, thank God we carry 3 on us at all times.
I carry 17 for some reason.
17? I have no. Wait, guys!
Hit us. Hit us.
You have that thing on you?
We do.
Alright. Safe flight.
Oh!
Ow!
We landed on the lily pad. Oh!
This is like golfing!
Oh, that did not feel great.
You alright?
Alright, that kind of looks fun, do it for me.
Again.
Do it as a sprinting hit, then. Sprinting hits give more knockback.
Alternatively, we stand at the highest peak and you hit us off.
There's no...
Hit us.
What is over there?
Hit us. Hit us. We have a totem, we'll be fine, probably. Oh! Half a heart, we are about to die.
Fly through the potato.
Do not throw the potato.
Got it, okay.
Anyone want a cannon kill?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We just almost walked into a berry bush!
Please don't die to a berry bush. That's...
Oh! We are at half a heart. One of you needs to hit us.
No.
Please.
Food.
Please. Maybe dying will ease his paranoia a bit.
No, that will absolutely make it worse. Do not.
Can you imagine Ghost Adrian? That would be... Eat.
We have food!
Consume.
Lemon.
Have a snack.
Lemon.
What? Oh my god. And for what?
Because we're richer than we know what to do with. So...
Well, at least you didn't get a memory of us punching Adrian in the face to use against us.
So you knew what we were playing at there.
Yes, it was very obvious.
We can still use the one of us throwing him off a cliff. Although it just won't have anything to do with you two.
Okay, I genuinely do want to see if I can make the wolf bucket.
Okay.
We were doing water bucket clutches off the top of your little vortex earlier.
Is this even canon anymore?
No, this is... I think we're just goofing on it.
Well, at least you two are getting along.
Yeah, I feel like we're done with Scream now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just potato.
Potato. I do want to count that death because reasons.
You didn't even die!
I want to count popping the cannon totem. Because reasons. Definitely not for me to use later. Speaking of which, actually, if we're not even doing lore, I should probably... There we go!
Yay. Regular.
Regular. Whoa, guys, would you look at that? It's Adrian, sad as ever.
Oh no.
Oh no! You just ouchied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have anything we want to say before we end stream? I should probably mention that I'm gonna be away, like, all this upcoming week.
Yeah.
If you guys want, while I'm away, you guys can record the video with Siri without me. I don't really need to be there after this stream.
Okay.
Alright, outside of work, I think.
Unless... Here's the thing, unless we want to wait until that weekend when I get back, in which case, Creeper, we can also add our thing on at the end of that and just, like, wrap that whole thing up.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that instead?
I feel like that might be a good idea.
Okay, and then question, after that, what is the next video?
I think that will be Turning Point.
Ooh!
I don't think there would be any other plot thread left.
Me knowing the season 2 plot, knowing what that video is. Let's go.
Speaking of which, how many crystals do you guys have?
How many what? What, huh?
Crystals? And crystals?
A lot, personally. I don't know about them. Why?
Well, we're doing PvP.
Right!
Love.
Lemon, this is what I've been training you for.
Yeah.
This is what I've been
Haven't
training you
training
for.
with end crystals, though.
We haven't. Lemon, I know what we're doing
would
later.
Get on that.
To be fair, do I really need to train with end crystals? I mean, look at me.
Fair enough.
I don't need to use end crystals. I can just, you know, and it go boom.
I've
Oh.
just been spending unreasonable amounts of time in the high pixel duels area.
Good. You, me, and whoever else, we need to do PvP practice tonight. Or tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm fine with either. Although I'm supposed to be streaming again tomorrow. I'm supposed to be streaming, an interview tomorrow. So.
Streaming an interview?
Mm-hmm. I think. Well, I'm gonna try and stream an interview tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay then.
So, yeah. God, I'm so excited now. I'm gonna get back from camp, we're gonna wrap that whole thing up, and then... Is that gonna be... Okay. First of all, is that gonna be recorded or streamed?
Recorded.
Recorded. Any particular reason why?
Multiple POVs.
We could also just stream from multiple POVs. Lemon streams!
Yeah, I stream now.
Lemon streams, I stream, Cosmo
Try to get
streams,
yeah.
and then several other people record. I know Lost does recordings, and Lost is a part of the Revolution. I don't know if Lost would stream, but...
I could definitely try and stream. I was
Yeah, I
debating
mean, we can
today,
stream multiple
but-
POVs.
It's what... Man, it's your video. This is your season.
If you're gonna haggle me towards one way, don't immediately deny haggling me towards that way.
True. I have a bad habit of doing that, where I'm just like... You know, we could do X, Y, and Z, and this is why it would work, and whatever, but we don't have to.
Yeah.
The reason why, personally, I'm pushing for streaming is just because I feel like that's one where I want chat interaction. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Top 10 reasons I'm regretting, popping that cannon totem. Number 1. You do realize I'm gonna have
immediate regret for that.
I'm gonna have every single one of those on me. Because you know why.
All 15 of them.
Well, because Adrian is scared. Adrian is scared to die, and he doesn't know how many lives he has left. We, the writers, know how many lives he has left. Sounds like I'm introducing the Constitution. We, the writers.
We, the riders of the UASMP.
We, the writers of the UASMP, know how many lives Adrian has left.
But anyway, yeah.
We, the writers of the UASMP, know the plot of Season 3 as well.
If you want, mate, you can have a look at what my PvP box is.
Oh my god, what is that?
Me trying to remember how to screenshot. Did it! Did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I'm replicating that later for PvP. Wait, let me. Oh, I was gonna look at the armor set.
It's just max without thorns.
Max
Well,
with.
it's max without thorns or any utility enchantments except Step Strider.
Do me a favor if you have a moment and duplicate that. Literally, I have room in my inventory. If you can duplicate that, that would be wonderful.
Entirely off topic. I just watched a frog go down the little zombie villager spawner.
No!
It just went down.
No! There's water at the bottom, it's probably alive.
Yeah, no, it's probably fine. 'Cause I just fell down and then I got back up and the frog just went.
By gyps
Oh my god,
you mean
he's
gyps hit
here!
the armor or gyps hit the box?
The box would be great, but the armor preferably, if you wanted. It's in the spawner! Bro! Where's the ender chest? I need a lead.
It's in the spawner.
I need a lead. You're
Oh,
coming.
nah.
You're coming
Free my
home with
man.
me.
You're coming home.
Free my man. He ain't done nothing wrong. Free my man. Free my man.
Hello. Why is there cat? Why is there a cow down here?
Get over here. Get over here, frog. Get over here, frog. Get him. We need to get him up.
Just
We need to
shove
get.
him
We
into the
need
elevator.
to get him up.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
he
put this
can't.
scaffold on it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now he's
Yeah.
got to go in the elevator.
Send,
The elevator.
send.
The
Yeah,
elevator.
next,
Gracias. Wait, you don't speak Spanish.
I know what thank you is.
Oh shit! I fell. Frog. Frog in the. Frog in.
It feels like a boat would be more effective.
Frog in the bubble. Frog in the bubble. Did
You
I
just
get
broke
it?
the lead.
No! Please get him. Please.
You got like.
Please get him.
There we go.
Did you get him? Did he
Yeah,
go
he's
up?
He's going up.
You got him? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much, you got him.
Yeah, it turns out the trick is to creative fly so far away that he's still pulled, but without actually being there, because in creative fly you don't take any knockback from anything.
Look at him!
I
Him!
love-
Scratch that.
Mine-
You don't take any movement effects from anything. I think you still take general
Look at
knockback.
him! Where's him? Him! Him! Him!
Minecraft frogs are so good.
Him!
It's
Him!
such a pleasant design.
Oh! Where'd he go? Him.
So cute.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream me. Stream me. Me. Stream. Alright. Lore over. Ooh. Alright, I have to pack for camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking, you know, I should probably wait until close to the turning point before telling you guys that we're going to be using crystals.
Well,
You suck. You suck so bad.
I mean, if you're going to be training that much.
You suck so bad. Alright, I'm ending stream. Also, you need to go to bed. It's like 10:30. What are you doing?
It is 10:20.
It's 10:23 actually. Meh. Okay. Bye stream. Bye. Woo.
okay.
It is actually 10:24 and 5 seconds.
Oh my god, stop.